friend. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. It is currently like 8:40 in the morning, and my last video was right before I left to go to Atlanta to spend time with my family for my nephew's first birthday party, and it was really good. But also in that video I shared my new spring routines, like what I'm doing to better align my actions with my current goals and the things I'm looking forward to. You know, we always have to zoom out and zoom in on the big picture and on the current piece of the puzzle. So currently following my spring routine, I like starting my day with movement. I'm about to go on my morning mile. I don't have time to do my leg day workout before work today, which would be ideal. I would already have done my workout, but I'm trying to prioritize sleep over productivity, and so if I just have to do things later, I'm currently accepting that. Like, fine, like, okay. Whatever. So I decided, now that I'm back, to record this vlog. I want to do a time-stamped workday in my life, because yesterday I finally finished making this presentation I've been wanting to make for weeks now, and I will be sharing it at a work meeting today. I have a meeting with my PIs or my advisors, whatever, to update them on my progress and also give them a presentation on my new grant research idea. So I'm very excited about all of it, and I would like for it to be done. I have a conference in July. And I would like to have way more progress by then, and I'm on my way towards that. So I just wanted to say good morning before I get in my steps. This is my way to wake up, and also my chance to make my morning hydration mix. So I actually just rebought this bottle. I had a different color bottle this size and I left it somewhere accidentally, obviously, and I had to buy a new one. So because I use it for this exact reason, and I'm like, I need one. Like, if I don't have one, what am I going to do? Where am I going to put it? I broke its original version. It was a glass bottle. She's broken, and now the other one was lost. So bottle number 3 for the morning hydration mix. So that's my scoops. Start with my scoops with creatine. It is a flavorless powder that helps with muscle recovery and brain power. I also do a scoop of ovasitol. I'm nearly out of this. Like, there's like almost nothing in here. I'm so close to being done. Maybe like 10 servings left. And this is also a flavorless substance that was formulated for people with PCOS from inositol. It is supposed to help with insulin sensitivity, which combats, you know, some of the symptoms you have with PCOS. And then last but not least, though I am 100% getting in more fiber than I used to, I also take a fiber supplement because the recommended dosage is above 25 grams a day, and as long as I take this, I hit it every day. So and this is 32 ounces of water. So ideally, it's my first cup of the day, the first thing I drink. I'm not going to bring it with me outside or anything, but I like to have it ready so that when I get back inside, I just get ready for work and then I leave. Because I want to practice and prepare for the meeting, which is why I'm not going to the gym. So, also, my position as a postdoc in academia affords me a similar level of flexibility that I had in grad school, where I only have to be on campus when I need to. So, like, it's basically 9 o'clock, it's 8:47. It's basically 9 o'clock, and if this was a 9 to 5, I would have to be there by 9. but because I work in academia and I'm a postdoc, my arrival time is dependent upon preparation. My meeting is at 1, so I could pull up at 12:30 if I was crazy, but I want to pull up by like 10:30, 11 to have time between that. But like, that the time is up to me, you know, is my point. That level of flexibility, but also still within parameters set for a job. So yes.
Couldn't be me, I'm about my freeze. In my sleep, get paid. 1 bitch, 2 bitch, 3 bitch, 4. Wanna fight me in the pimp. He know bitch is still in the trip. He know that these niggas gon' hate. He know that you want him cause you know he fucking with me. And bitch, he ain't taking the bait.
Hey.
All the niggas go loco. Make all the niggas go loco.
My shit just like Coco.
I ain't gotta ask him, I know it was trash. Badass bitch, you be smacking my ass. You bitches a joke and you hurt. Go loco.
My body was right in the summertime. Make you wanna fuck till I say it's mine. My shit just like Coco. Yeah. You thought you were smart. Y'all in the dark. I know the bar getting lower and lower. Aiming at me, I think you motherfuckers need a hug. I think you motherfuckers need a shot. I think you motherfuckers need to come open your. Yeah. My girls are eating!
Like that bitch.
Cause I am that.
She got it, made so much money, it's hard to count that.
Money.
Oh shit.
Like the toilet. What's the good?
Bitches hating, cause I'm rich.
Oh, you broke, you need a fix. I can like it.
I did this shit and they doubt it.
Yeah.
Should've flown to private.
Ooh.
She should've ride on this private.
Ew.
We different, you know I'm living.
Good morning, Dr. Jones. Good morning. Good morning, Dr. Jones. Higher possibilities are being sent to me right now. Blessings are flowing to me right now. And I allow myself to receive new abundance. When I prioritize my joy, success follows. When I prioritize my peace, abundance follows. My future is brighter and more magical than I could ever even imagine. And I imagine a lot. So I love how the universe takes care of literally everything for me. And I love how my magic is currently unfolding. It's actually always been this easy. I just love how my life is always positively upshifting. And I am so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Thank you, God. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, me. I am so thankful. Okay. Okay. We've made it to work. Amen. My meeting isn't for another hour and a half, so I have time to do a few things before I get started. But if you're new here, welcome. Welcome back. I am Dr. Quindle Jones, but you can call me Quin. I am an applied mathematician who studies medicine through mathematics. But for fun, I create these lifestyle vlogs all about how I am staying authentic while I am elevating and transforming throughout my life. So I talk a lot about systems, productivity, healthy habits, womanhood, general life lessons. So if that's your vibe, I would definitely stick around. So as far as what I do here at work, I am a postdoc, so I'm a fresh Ph.D. I got my Ph.D. in May of 2024 in systems modeling and analysis, which is an applied mathematics degree that taught me how to use math to translate the real world. So I can take some observations, ask a question like, what would happen if we vaccinated 10% more people? How would that impact an epidemic spread? What if we gave a treatment for cancer at this rate instead of this rate? Or we gave multiple, how would that impact cancer growth? So like these are questions that I can ask, and then I now have the expertise to use mathematical tools to unravel those things with mathematics, computer science, and biology. So that's what I do. And as a postdoc, I am here in the lab for systems medicine. So I am studying medicine. One of my projects is more about the methodology of math modeling and the ways we're moving it forward. Another is an ODE model, an ordinary differential equations model of a disease system, so the immune response to aspergillosis infection. And then another is potentially a grant idea of what I want to do long-term research about. And then I also have a project where I'm trying to write a review paper where I am reading a bunch of articles, summarizing the information, giving new ideas. So those are my 4 projects that I'm working on as a postdoc. This is a position that is temporary. It's 2 to 3 years, depending on funding. That is to help you get more training, hands-on training for whatever you're trying to do. A lot of the times it's for maybe even going more niche or switching altogether. So like I already had skills as a modeler, but now I'm learning them specifically in a medical setting, and I've learned so much. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. And in my last couple videos, I've been sharing some recent milestones about what's been going on, new publications, summer conferences, turning 29 this year, just so many things to look forward to. So there's a big ass to-do list, that needs to be done. So I have broken up my deadlines for what I want to get done when, and my most current deadline is for the research article about math methodology, how we're moving it forward. I have been writing this paper, working on this concept since I got here, and I had got like 85% there, and then kind of had to switch the scope of the paper, and now I'm about 30% through. So I really want to finish this article before I go to the conference in July. So my deadline is basically kind of the end of the month, kind of also June, so that I can do some of the other stuff of those other 3 projects I listed. So that's what I'm working on today. I'm currently working on things a day at a time. So one day is one project, one day is another project, and then in my work blocks, maybe one session is reading, maybe one session is writing, maybe one section is coding, maybe one section is admin, whatever I have to do for that day. Today, it's revising the paper, and I have a meeting, like I said, so I also want to make a presentation to show them what I've updated, and then also the presentation that I made yesterday about my grant idea that I want to get their feedback on. So a lot to do. Welcome back. Let's get into it, because yeah, I actually haven't really been using my bullet journal that much. I say that much at all in May. I have not created a single May spread. I've been using Notion for basically all of my to-do lists right now. It's just so easy. I will continue bullet journaling, but like right now we're about timing and efficiency and not aesthetics. I'll have aesthetic hobby time later. Okay. So since I'm working on revisions today, I have decided to pull up all of my screens. On one screen I have my previous version, on another I have my new outline, and then I have my notes in
my like future direction, so I can kind of look between them all to create this whole new revised version. And I'm focusing on just completing the intro, making sure that I understand the new direction that we're going in and if I am getting that across properly, while also like updating the language, because what we found uses different language and we're going to adopt that language to keep it, more seamless. So lots of thinking. I mean, that's every day. It's just my job is thinking and doing, right? Okay, I am back from my meeting. I think it went really well. First of all, I just want to say how much I actually love that I stayed in academia. Is this thought up? Yes. But I love that I stayed in academia. I love the flexibility of my schedule, being able to arrive here when I kind of want to, need to, and my life being more about like producing outcomes, deliverables, than like time cards. I love it. Love it. Love it. A recap of the meeting. It was a check-in meeting, so I meet with my direct PI pretty regularly, every week or every other week, and then I'll meet with some of my other PIs, so there's 3 of them, and I'll meet with 2 or more of them when I have a lot of things to share. So today they wanted to share an idea with me, I wanted to share an idea with them, and I had updates to give on my paper. So as far as the paper, I shared my updates. I finished the revision of the first section. I brainstormed the rest of the new outline, and I am working on that today consistently. And then I gave a grant idea, and they liked the idea. They were like, before they were just starting to give positive feedback, and they were like, before we get you too excited. Like, they think it's a good idea and that it is a great opportunity for a K, dependent upon the data available. So much of what we do is data-based, and it needs to be based in reality. And so they were like, before you even start sinking further into it, make sure the data that you're looking for, it does exist, or it's dead in the water. Without the data, it's not possible. So you need to make sure, and then we can like go further. And if it does exist, then like let's get it going, so that's encouraging. So like that's something I can look into to figure out what's in there. I'm very excited about it, and that it's feasible, and that it's good, and that it aligns. Like, I understood digital twins enough to make a well enough proposal. Like, excited about it. Yeah, I think it'd be a really great thing. So I'm fingers crossed that sufficient data exists, specifically that the things I'm trying to measure, and that they're in enough of a time series. So it has to be like, you have to be so careful in creating models, because you need to ask a well enough question like that can be answered by math. You also need to make sure that what you have available to test it will answer your question. Like, if you need to know how long it'll take you to get somewhere, you're not gonna ask somebody what kind of groceries they got. You ask them how much gas they got. Like, you need to make sure that what you put in is what you need, is what I'm trying to say. And so we're gonna have to do that check-in. So I'm feeling good right now. And then they also introduced a new idea to me of a digital twin they're already working on, and how they're trying to extend that idea. So they introduced like what it is and what they would want me to do. And so now my like assignment between now and next Wednesday is to look up like the problem that they told me about in more detail, and then to also go through the database to see like if the things exist for their project too. So it's basically 2 data scavenger hunts is what I said. Like at the end of the meeting, so it's like 2 data scavenger hunts and an update to the paper. That's the to-do list. I need to scavenge the Granddad database to see if the sufficient sickle cell info is there. I need to look into the EICU database, get the certificate, and see if enough is in there to do that model expansion, and then continue the update to that paper that I have been working on for forever. So I'm going to enjoy this, eat this while I watch a YouTube video, maybe go for a walk outside, stretch my legs. And then we'll get into work block number 2. My to-do list is to revise those sections that I talked about. I would like to do them today. And then I have a phone call with Maya at 5. I want to check in with her. I've been thinking about her and I wanted to chit chat, so we scheduled a time. I love friends that are willing to put time and places down. Like, love that. And then I gotta go to the gym. I didn't do it this morning. I gotta do leg day. Gotta get my 10K steps. So we gotta keep things going, but for now I'm gonna eat. Okay, friends, it is 5:40 and I am home. I'm currently trying to get better about honoring my nighttime routine. While the timing is still not perfect, I have accepted the fact that just like there's only so many things I can do when I get off of work. I also saw to those like, make sure you leave your home as soon as work is over, or you will feel like work has sucked up your life. So I'm kind of trying to do that. I want to maybe go on a walk when I get home, or go somewhere and read, or like something like that. Especially now that it's summer and it just feels way more fun to do things, I guess, is how I feel. I desperately want another band tattoo somewhere on my body, like a wraparound tattoo. We'll see where it ends up. Yeah, so the agenda for the rest of the night is I want to go ahead and do this journal re-review. So a part of being an academic is doing peer review. So it's kind of really nice to be requested to do one. That means someone recognizes your expertise in that area and you can put it on your CV. So I'm currently peer reviewing an article for the Journal of Sickle Cell Disease. It's a math model, and when I first read it, I thought it was amazing. I only had one comment of potential improvement, and then they asked me if I could re-review it because I said that I would if it needed to be. So I would like to go ahead and do that because I mean, I didn't see a whole lot to be edited from the first one, so I think it should be quick. Like, it shouldn't take me more than an hour to do. But I will have to reread the full paper, so that's something that I could do tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. It just depends on what time I get home from the gym. If I get home from the gym and it's past 8 o'clock, what time did I have on my calendar for me to do this? Yeah, if I get home and it's past 8:15, I'm going to move it to tomorrow's to-do list. Like 8 to 9 is my leftover block of things to do, and if I haven't done those things, they'll just get done tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine. So before that, I'm going to go ahead and go to the gym, get my leg day, my steps. I'm already at 8,000 for the day. I had my morning mile and then just walking around at work, and I'm at 8,000. Yeah, baby. Oh, Maya's calling me back. Hello. Hi, why does my phone fucking do that? It irritates me so bad. I was gonna ask you my parting question when I had asked about the concerts. I was like, I love that last vlog you did. Yeah. Oh, you're my headphones. Sorry.
Hey vlog, how you doing?
The king, the queen, Kiyoshi.
Hi.
Beautiful. Yes. I love Friends. I love Friends. Also, I also like this outfit plain. Okay. Let's change the clothes. Let's change the look. Also, which angle do we like the most? I feel like I keep discovering new ones. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, I like these. Well, let me take all the things out of my pocket so I can take these pants off. I've reached 8,000 steps. By the time I finish my workout, I'll be at 10. I still do some cardio after because cardio is irrespective of the steps. And then we'll be home. Dinner is supposed to be a protein pizza, which is a quick fix, 20 minutes. So let me go change my clothes. Oh my goodness. So I actually only recently discovered that there is a Smith machine in this gym. I did not think there was one. I didn't know if there was one. There's plenty of like, I don't know, the regular barbell things. I don't fucking know the names of this stuff, but the Smith machine, the difference is that it has the assisted bar where it like moves with you, and that's what I want to use to like start lifting heavier with good mornings and squats. But I didn't think this gym had one, but I finally like walked around last time and looked, and there are two in that whole big ass gym. So I was like, man, I really want to try those out, and I just know the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is if I go like early as fuck. Like I just Like, I just know the only way I'm gonna be able to get on those is if I actually wake up early AF. I'm still gonna go and look, but I doubt that I would be able to access them today. But I'm happy to know that they do exist. And they also have the weighted version of the hip thrust. Like, they have hip thrust like machines without the weight, where it's just your body and you can hold the barbell. And then they also have the kind where it's like you can load the weight and it's already set up. They have 4 of those. I didn't know those were in there either. So I'm like, okay, I should be going early AF so I can take advantage of these gym features, because I'm progressive overloading correctly this time, and I'm up to like 35 pounds with the dumbbell, and my grip strength is not really helping me get past that. So I'm gonna need to use some kind of assisted resistance and those kind of machines where you're like pushing weight, and like all the ones that are machine-like, I'm gonna have to start using those soon, probably by June. So I'm gonna have to get better about like going early, because literally it's 7 o'clock. I was supposed to be there at 6. It's 7. I just spent the last hour talking on the phone with like 3-4 different people. And I also just posted on Instagram. I'm trying to start back posting the way that I post. So, fun fact, oh my god, has it been unfocused that whole time? If so, I'm so sorry. Okay, so the way that I figure out my Instagram feed is through my phone camera roll. So if I go to my albums, I have a lot of albums in here, and this is how I stay organized. And some of these are like legitimate folders. So I have one called Creative Instagram, where I put my photo sets. Like, I basically just post photo sets. I just dump my camera roll on Instagram, and I just choose those. Sorry. And you can also choose the key photo. So choosing the key photo tells me what my feed will go. Oh my god, it keeps doing that. Choosing the key photo allows me to see what my feed will look like in order. So I've posted these last like 8 in order, and so this is what it looks like on my feed, and I already planned it out beforehand. So it's like, and every like couple weeks I'll go through and I'll update these folders. So I haven't updated this since March 30th. So I have about 30 more folders I could make, and then literally each day I just post one of those folders, and that's it. That's my Instagram strategy. I'm not trying to grow, I'm literally just sharing my life and stuff. Yeah, I do have like meaningful captions. I sit and I think about it, so that's why I took so much. But I think of social media as like, now I think of it as a portfolio. Like, all of it is portfolio. I have a video portfolio of my life experiences, my reflections, my milestones, and then I have my Instagram, which is a digital portfolio of my achievements, my accomplishments, my writings, my life. I share what I posted on Substack, what's on my YouTube channel, what I'm up to, what I'm feeling. Like, my Instagram is just a portfolio of my life, and then my Substack is a portfolio of thoughts, these are all, when I say portfolio, I mean it's in the way that like portfolios are forever, that someone could find it at any moment. My portfolio as a researcher doesn't expire. So my videos don't expire, my Instagram page doesn't expire. I can always revisit these things. Same with my writing, and so I also would like others to be able to find these things. So I'm posting it so they can be found whenever. They don't have to be found tomorrow, but they are there to be found. Pieces I'm leaving for myself, like trails, to find the people that are aligned with me. Because there are people that I've only just recently found that have hella followers, but like I found them when I need them. And I believe that's just how things should go. So I'm going to just keep posting regardless. 7:02. Let's also make the pre-workout before I leave, because that just seems like a fun thing to do. Does my hair look presentable? I never know. I just be doing shit, and then when I edit this stuff back and I see, I'm like, oh, there's something sitting on my face. There's a dildo in the frame. Like, hashtag authenticity, guys. I don't refilm, and I really don't care. If that's what I look like, I guess that's what I look like. It's my first time using this machine. It's a blender bottle with a fancy ball inside of it. Excited to see how it helps. Okay, I've officially made it home. It's 10:30. I actually did a little walking in car brainstorming. Really just trying to decide if I want to eat something at all. I kind of have to meet my protein goal. So the remainder of my to-do list is just my nighttime routine. I've met my step goal. Actually, let's pull up the app. So going to my habit tracker app. Okay, 10K steps done, strength training done, 128 of water. I'm still about 40 something ounces away. Okay, 30 minutes of zone 2. I didn't do zone 2 today. My log, I haven't done that yet. Under 1500, haven't done that yet. It has been sugar-free day. A bed by 10, we're past that. 10 pages, not yet. Supplements, not yet. Column, not yet. Okay. So my to-do list is to basically do as many of those things as possible before passing out. I may not though. Like I should finish this water, make another meal, or I could just go to sleep and not do any of it. Somewhere in the middle. This is looking like a bare minimum night routine kind of day. It's not looking like a full routine kind of night. So let me just spend some time evaluating the consequences of not doing this, and then I'll decide if they're worth it or if I should struggle through completing them. So just give me a second. Okay, the meal I'm supposed to eat would give me 50 grams of protein. So without it, I'd be at 80. I could eat some instead, which would be quicker. Let's see if we did that. No. Guys, this is legitimately another hour of being awake. I high-key need it. Okay. Let's get it done. So to make the protein pizza, I'm using these protein crusts, ultra thin. There's 3 in this pack, and each one has about 20 grams of protein in it. So it actually is not disgusting, like it's delicious. Then I put on my pizza sauce with some garlic, grate. Then I put on my meat. I use turkey pepperoni. And I use bacon bits on top. And then I top it with cheese and vegetables. This is bell pepper and spinach. About 20 minutes in the oven and we're good. So Okay, friend, I'm going to end the video here. I have accomplished quite a lot today, but also going to bed later than I thought I would. I did my to-dos with my presentation that I gave and some of the paper revisions. I went to the gym, I recorded this vlog. I met all of my fitness goals, like my steps, my walking, my daily reflections. I already did my daily column. I prepared for tomorrow. I made my, water bottles. I chose my meals on Sunday. My outfits are already picked out. Like, it's been a very productive day. Trying to get my life where I want it to be. Like, my life is together, but I am actively leveling up. So, yeah. Excited and happy about where I am. This postdoc is everything I wanted it to be. I'm learning so much. I am becoming a different, person. I'm growing emotionally. I'm growing in my skills. I'm growing in my body. I have so much freedom and opportunity to do what I want, and it's making me really happy to see like days like this where I'm contributing to my future. It makes me feel good. So I'm going to end it here. I will say, admittedly, with it being 2 a.m., obviously my time management is still something I'm getting together. We'll be working on that because so much of where I am now requires me to be independent, not just in like as an independent woman, but an independent researcher in charge of my own time, my own deadlines. So I am my boss, and if I fail, it is my fault in a lot of ways. So that's just the perspective I'm bringing towards the future, and I want my media online to reflect that. I want my outcomes to reflect that. Yeah, so I'm excited to keep trying my best and to take you on this journey with me. So I hope I see you in my very next video.